friends. It is like 3 a.m. after January 1st. I don't know how people start in their new planners so quickly. I mean, like, aren't you still living out of your last planner? I guess if you had time to set up, then that's amazing, but I just didn't. But I feel real bad about it this year. Last year, I was just kind of like, whatever. I don't know. I suppose it doesn't help that I had a lot of trouble deciding what exactly I wanted to use each planner for and everything, and I kept going back and forth. I had to map out my planners, and now last night I thought I had it set, and tonight I don't. We do have some fun things to incentivize myself, especially this cute little Eric Small Things calendar. I have to start that, right? We get to use our beautiful notebook cover. I've already unboxed these on my channel before, but you know, I like to put it back in so that it remains pretty pristine. I'm really, really nervous about getting ink on this. It smells so good. Instant mood boost. Okay, so this is the Lauren Phelps Designs Live Plan Dream Notebook. And she is actually running out of these, I believe. This is the A5 size and 150 GSM for the speckled paper interior. There's 392 pages of 52 GSM smooth white Tomoe River paper, and it was from 2023. I feel like, oh, and it's 4mm dotted grid with 12 undated calendars. I feel like it's maybe Tomoe River paper, the old stuff, but like number 9. I'm not gonna get into it because I already posted that video, but if you want to see a paper test and things like that, you can check out the video that I made for that. Oh my gosh, it smells wonderful. I'm already in a better mood. I don't know why I put this off for so freaking long. Look at the speckled. That's so pretty. This is probably the last time we'll see this leatherette until the end of the year. The leather cover, because I'm gonna put it in this leather cover. Are you ready? I'm so excited. Handcrafted with love. We've already gone over this one too. So here we go. So that's one side. Are you ready? I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. I'm bending this in the worst way possible, but I'm assuming it'll be okay. Oh crap. Please be okay? Should be okay. I used to be very precious about these, but I've done these so many times over the years that I don't really care anymore. Alright, there we go. That's better. There we go. Okay. I forgot that she has the border around hers and these little tick marks. And her grids are little dots. They're not like solid grids. Oh well, that's fine. I love this. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Live Plan Dream Notebook A5. Oh, that's right, we get the months. And then we have our daily journal. I think I need to, I did the math, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do not life planning in here. What did I write? So this is all over the place, so, and it's, I changed my mind again, but instead of the TN, I'm gonna do the A5, because I contemplated about using this beautiful Superior Labor cover for my ink journal, but I'm so afraid of getting it dirty. And oh my gosh, the other day in her Discord, Simone mentioned something about this flap right here being weird and bulgy, and now I feel it, but I don't think I care. Hopefully I don't care, because I'm excited for this. Okay, so Hobo A5 currently inked. Oh yeah, I was gonna use this for my ink journal, but I'm afraid of getting ink on the cover. So here we go. 392 pages. 365 of those are gonna be my journaling. 24 of those are gonna be my finance tracker, 1 for savings goal, 2 for income. And I'm gonna do my bills and income in the monthly calendar. I think that leaves me with like almost nothing left. Savings goals. Income? I wonder if that means that I have to start on the left side of the page. Like right here or not. And I don't have the page like this side. I want to start on this side. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I am afraid, like I allocated them down to the exact thing. So if I need 24 for the finance, let's err on the side of caution and go on this side, I guess. That's fine. I am excited to do this, Eric. Hello, small things. Ah! This is my first ever time using one of these. It's so tiny. Smells good. Look at it. For your happy days. What I'm gonna do, I think, is set up today and then journal and then go to bed. And then maybe tomorrow I'll come back, film the rest of this. Oh crap. I guess you kind of have to just commit to it being a tearing calendar every day. Like, should I tear this off? Or should I just leave it on my desk like this? That'd be so cute. Maybe we'll just use it. I think the thing is I'm just so tired, but I really wanted to get this started. And they should come with a stand or something. We're just gonna put it here for now. I'll come back and then do the rest of the pretty setup, but I think I'll just set up for journaling today. Nice. So this looks cool. January 1st. Happy New Year. Thursday. At least it has the day of the week, Thursday, so I don't have to write any of that. But now I realize I can't use my date stamp. Oh my god. I really wanted to use my date stamp. Why did I buy this? Crap. And then my other two are dated. It's okay. I'm not gonna use this calendar every day, I don't think. So, and I just put my glue away. Should I bring it back? Probably. Lately, I've been trying to understand spacing, and I did see a really helpful short on YouTube where they did like 2 columns and a spacer. But just because like when I'm left to free form my journaling, I go all the way from this to this and all the way to the end. And when I look back on it, it looks so messy and cluttered. But I want to make it more pleasant to look at this year, even though most of my diaries are very private. So this might be your only chance to even see this notebook. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. Hey friends, it's like January 3rd, I think. And I did start using this, and I'm just coming back to decorate. But I realized that I don't think you'll ever see this planner ever again, because what I want to do is use it as a daily diary type of thing. And I did start, and I thought I could decorate it and write so that it would, like, private things would be covered in a certain way. And what ended up happening was I just can't do it. Like, I want to be the girl who flips through her journal at the end of the year and shows you all the pretty spreads and everything, even at the end of the month. I can't do it. I write so much that is personal to me that I don't want to share on the internet. But I did use like the Eric Small Things daily calendar, so that was cool. And this is kind of how I've been trying to set it up using washi to decorate the bottom. I did a new pen day at the top. Happy 2026. It always starts out strong, and then, you know, by day 10, I'm like writing sideways and scratching things out, and my handwriting's awful. And that's just the reality. That's how it goes. I'm not going to be able to flip through and show a super aesthetic journal, and I applaud anybody who is able to do that, but I just can't be one of those people because I write too openly in my notebooks. And on top of that, since I'm not sharing this with the public after this setup, I decided to use it as a finance tracker. So we'll set that up a little bit, and we'll also just decorate the front, and then we'll call it a night. The cover page confuses me a little on how to decorate because she has this beautiful outline of a flower, but it's not really my aesthetic, and I don't know if I want to embrace it or, like, do you know, what was I trying to say? Like, do I embrace it? Do I outline it? I also, when I journaled the first day, it didn't feel that good, and I couldn't tell if it was because my pen was running out of ink, but yesterday was a lot better. So I know I did the paper test in the passport version, but this definitely does not feel like the old Tomoe River paper. It feels more like it's something, I don't know what it is. I guess I could do a quick pen test back here. But why did I think I want to use those imprinting transfer stickers from Traveler's Company to mark my year at the start. And then, do we want to do a small one or a bigger one? I think we can do a bigger one. You definitely want to use like a bone folder or something, but I don't have one within reach right now, so I'm going to use my Sailor Fude de Manen pen and hope that works. Oh no. Oh frick! Ah, crap. I knew this would happen. What do I do? Can you scrape this off? So I guess the transfers too well, and you should cut out each. Guys, what do I do? If I use an eraser, will that take it off? Let me find one. Wait, here's a... It's kind of coming off, but not really. What about tape? Oh, tape is taking it off. Thank goodness. I cannot believe I did this. Just a disaster. This is why you guys can't see the inside of my journals. They're just so ugly. I'm trying to take the one off without taking off all of the paper. Well, I didn't know you could take it off, so maybe you guys learn from me. Hey, kind of works. Okay, we definitely peeled up some paper, but I can probably put down some stickers. Okay, getting there. I might put a sticker down just to cover that up. Wow, I am so frustrated. Here's a pair of scissors. I think these are cool. I try to take them with me when I travel, but now I gotta cut out the numbers. So I want a 6. They're so tiny too. Here's a 6. If I don't get impatient. We got a 6. We have a 0. And we need another 2. All right. Okay. Aren't these scissors cool? 2, 0. I'm trying to make an effort to use my stuff this year. And as a result, oh my god, that one just came off by itself. Oh no! Oh no, no, no. Why is this happening? Okay. We need to cut another 2. I'm blowing through my supplies quick. This is so funny. But also, I'm not laughing. Story of my life. Do you come to my channel for calm or chaos? I feel like it's more chaos. You know, this is not a bad stick for pressing these on. 202. Watch it not be properly spaced, but that won't be the worst thing. We already have like marks and stuff. Okay, so now that's on there. You can kind of see it through the page, but that's Tomoe River for you. I need to find stickers now. I need like floral stickers, but I have floral stickers, but I don't know if I want to go floral on this. I'm really digging these stickers from Mindwave that I used in my other planner, so I might use these again. Like this one would be super cute. And then we can put a little flower to hide this. And then on the other side, this little clementine tangerine thing would be cute. Yeah, whatever. That's cute, right? Her font is so small. I need to know if these Karen brush markers work in here, because they kind of bleed through a lot of papers. So let's do like, why is it so hard to uncap? Oh my god. Should I do like a heart in case it bleeds through? Kind of wants to bleed through. That's a demented looking heart. Here's a Tombow 992. Okay, the Tombow did not bleed through. And then I decided to use this Esterbrook blotting paper since I have like 2 packs of blotting paper now. The other thing is this won't lie flat. Like, okay, it has a lump, which I guess it just needs to coax down. Maybe, I guess that is definition of lying flat. Yeah, so never mind. Scratch that. I want to color the rim for this. I just feel like it needs a little pop of color, you know? One thing about the Lauren Phelps planners is in my unboxing video, there was a little mishap on one of the ones that I bought where the cover got kind of destroyed, and it wasn't my fault. It came like that. And Lauren herself actually reached out to me and replaced it. And she was more on top of it than I was. I wasn't going to reach out. I was just going to let it go. And I think she messaged me once or twice and was like, hey, let me please replace that for you. So that is good customer service right there. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. But now I feel like I should color in the flower. I'm going to do it. It has been a few days because I wanted to give myself some trials with some other pens. What I've noticed is that there's some friction with some pens, but they also might have just been pens that don't flow very well because of the like running out of ink or something. So I would say half of the pens I've tried work so far, but it's not bad. Like there's no feathering, there's no ghosting, it's just the texture feel. And then I just realized, like, I'm already a week in, or I'm already 7 days in, and I really need to get going. And it seems okay enough that I don't want to switch to another notebook. I also started my TN, which is the same type of notebook, and that one seems to be okay. And if anything, it's actually a little bit enjoyable. So we're just gonna go with it and hope for the best. I decided that I needed to color this in for a pop of color when I open the notebook. I was pretty devastated initially, but I think we'll be okay. I hope. Because I remember being so upset at Hobonichi in 2024 when people weren't really having problems with Sanson, but I was. It just was so rough on my writing experience that I would always get carpal tunnel. Now I also just got carpal tunnel, but I think I have other contributors to that right now. So I'm really hoping it's not the notebook. I did notice, which I've always kind of noticed with Tomoe River paper, when you use a pen over your marker, like your Tombow, it writes so well. I wonder if I should trace it over with black. What do you guys think? I think it looks kind of weird in the camera, but it's fine. I'll probably not look at this very often. The one thing I did notice about these notebooks while I was working out of my Traveler's standard one today is that it doesn't really like to lie flat on the ends. So this piece of end paper makes it actually kind of hard. Oh well. Haven't really used my markers in a really long time, so I'm glad I'm making an effort. So that's what it'll look like for now. I think if I go in with a black marker, it might look too intense. I don't really like my brush strokes, but we're gonna move on. Okay, we have, see, this is what I mean, like it pops up, so I have to clip it down. There's my Traveler's Company clip. Okay, so I have these stickers, monthly labels from my sticker shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. I can link those down below, but they're transparent and I thought they would look nice with the monthlies. Do we want them over here? Maybe I'll do it over here. I know I should try to decorate them, like maybe lay some washi underneath that January, but I know myself and sometimes I just get so busy that if I don't have that month pre-dated, I'm gonna struggle and not write in it, which is why I'm going ahead and setting this up fully. That's why I came back to do it, because I really need to use the finance portion of this, because I just bought some more pens because of the price increases, but I had a nice coupon at Atlas Stationers. It's the one that you reach a certain tier in their membership and you get a special one-time coupon. That pretty much set me for the, I'm not gonna say for the year, but for quite a while on buying pens. I'm also trying to cut back on buying stickers and washi tape, notebooks, and something else. There was something else. Just because it's like I don't really need it anymore and I have everything I need. I'm happy with everything I need. I do. So I have more like intentional goals that I want to set up So this goes into the journaling section. So we're actually gonna skip that and go to the back where I wanted to do a page for savings goals, 2 pages for income, and then work backwards on the, do I want it over here? Yeah, let's do that. I might regret it. Oh well, too late. December, we're gonna do our 12 months, and this is where I track my expenses. Oh god, that's so crooked, but too late, you guys. It's actually like 2 a.m. here too, so I need to rush and get to bed. This is so satisfying. The paper is so smooth, and I like how crinkly it gets, especially when you lay ink on it. So I'm excited to see how it's going to expand as the year goes on. I guess we can take a look at it right when as soon as we're done with this. But we can take a look at the thickness. Not sure if I want to measure it. I suppose I can. That'd be cool to know. But I already wrote in it for a few pages, and I'm already adding stickers. So it's not going to be the true measurement, but it'll be close enough. And who really cares, right? Oh no. It's just for fun here. Okay. Crap. Was it 2 pages? Yeah. It was 24 pages. So that's good. I marked January right here. Let me grab a ruler. Here we go. Right now, today is January 7, 2026, and the thickness is measured at around 13.5 millimeters. Yeah, we'll say 13.5 millimeters. Alrighty. Let's see what else. Very private entries. Oh, let me show you how I set up for my finances. I guess I can do some. I was tracking it in my Hobonichi weeks, and sometimes it would bleed into the next page. But since we have such wide pages, maybe we could do one on each side. So what I like to do is, I guess we can use this one because we already have the marker out. So I like to use the due date, the place that I shopped at. Oh wait, I think we should be okay if we just do the one. Sometimes not enough, but I didn't even give myself enough. If I write date, place I shopped at, crap. Oh well. Item that I bought, price paid, and did I pay it off? Maybe we can just do extra stuff on this column. I'll leave it blank for whatever I decide on. I want like a black fountain pen, but everything else is inked with different colors. I don't really care about the finance part. Like, I don't care what it looks like because I just come in and I scribble down what I bought and things like that. So it doesn't really matter, but since it's the first one, we can try to make it pretty. So this is gonna be date. Wow. This is what I mean. It makes it very, very large because I wrote over Tombow, but it feels wonderful. This is a Sailor 1911 Rialo, and it is inked with Colorverse, Colorvent, The Void, and it is a surprisingly wet black ink. So I like to do date, place, item, price, and paid. So that'll usually be a check mark or a little note about which credit card it's on, or if it was paid through gift cards or something. And I'll just write like the store that I bought the thing from. The item, I'll usually write the exact item, or I'll write like if it was a gift for somebody, because it helps me categorize my finances, which is not fully done in notebooks. It's done on the computer and things. And then we just need to decorate the spread a little. I like to take some washi, and I guess maybe it would probably be best to give myself as much room as possible on the bottom. So why don't we just take some washi and put it on the top. The problem with the Galen dispenser is that you can't really measure how much you want before ripping, but I suppose that is totally fine. Just estimate it. And it has been popping back up unless I rub it down. Like this one's off. So it's not the greatest, but it's not Galen's fault. It's really just the washi tape, I suppose. But isn't that cute? And then at the start of each month, I will just do that really quickly before I write down what I bought. Now in the monthly section, here's what I do in my Hobonichi, which I'm going to now do in here. I write the dates. I suppose I should fill in the dates. Oh my goodness. I wish these were filled in. Huh. I don't know when January 1st is. It was a Thursday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We want to start with a Monday. I used to be a Sunday start person until I joined the Hobonichi world. And now it's like Monday makes sense. Okay. Oh, I can use my date stamp. And no, wait, there's no Monday on here. Crap. Oh, but I can do the numbers. Is that gonna be too much time? Possibly. But I did say I wanted to use this one more. That could work. Let's do it. Okay. So if I remember, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Pretty sure the new the new year was on a Thursday, so we can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 24, 25, 29, 30. Yeah, that's correct. I've really been enjoying using my Stationery, and I really like using the Versa Magic, whatever you call this, the chalk ink, the Versa Magic Dewdrops. They're supposedly the only ones that don't bleed through the Hobonichi paper, or I guess in this case the Tomoe River paper. Guess we'll find out. So let's start with 0, 1. There's a period after it. It's weird. I like to do like a little tap. Oh, it's a little lopsided. And oh my goodness, it is so thick because of the Tombow marker. Look how thick that is. I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm gonna do it, because why not? So that was 1, 0, 2. It's weird to have it only be that number and not January or something. Oh wait, I could have done just 3. Well, since I already did the 0, I'm gonna continue with the 0, but next time we can just do 3. I didn't realize that. Like, we can just do the single digit. We don't need to do 0, 3, 0, 4. Too late. It is causing some smudging, but I think it adds to the effect. 0, 5. Might speed this part up or cut it out. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are. I'm sure almost everybody has probably set up their planners, but I guess that's a bold statement. I celebrate Chinese New Year, so that's in February this year. And I use that as an excuse to not fully have everything set up and ready to go on January 1st, because who really is able to reset that quickly? Like, we just had the holidays. I think it's better to just ease into it. But I don't know, maybe that's not the right approach. 10? Yeah, it's definitely smudgy, but that's, come on. 11? Let me know what you guys would like to see this year in terms of videos, because, I don't know, I think that would be fun. 13? Like, do you like the long ones where I'm just sitting here doing stuff? I like them. I like listening to people just do their thing while I'm just doing random things like brushing my teeth, cooking, sleeping, showering. I guess that explains why my top YouTube wrap-up was all stationery channel. I love listening to people talk about pens, notebooks, planners. Although I did get a little overwhelmed listening to people's planners. I suppose it's because it's, you know, makes you reflect on your own. But this is what works for me. That's all that matters. I am stamping it off camera onto my leather piece. You've probably seen that piece. It's really, really beat up. This ink pad and date stamp is so fun to use. I can't believe I've kind of neglected using it for 3 years. 2 years? I bought it in Japan, and it's crazy when you think about it, like the date stamps don't wait for you because the dates just keep going. And it ends. Like, I don't know why it never occurred to me that after about like 8 or 10 years, you run out for the year part, which you could just keep using the date, like the month and a day, but I don't know if it has the same effect. 7. I feel like I'm doing a library book because that's what this date stamp is reminding me of. And you know how, I don't know if they do it anymore. They used to stamp your library books for when you needed to bring them back. And it just occurred to me, like, do they stamp them still? But they were always, you know, lopsided and they weren't perfect, which is kind of what the aesthetic is right now. These never close properly and I don't understand why. But here's what it looks like. It is very messy. It's not like perfect. There's definitely smears. I could cover it up with stickers. I'm probably not going to. I think it looks really good. It did not bleed through. There is ghosting. It's pretty minimal. If things go well, I might, I know I said I'm not going to buy any more notebooks, but I might buy another from Phelps Designs if it goes well. Only because she is low on stock. So that will be one exception. But try not to have too many exceptions. Because who are we cheating here? Myself? My wallet? Okay, so that's January. We did January here. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to do my savings goal privately as well as my income. So I don't know if I will decorate more as the year goes on or not, but I am pretty tired and I think I should try to go to bed. I suppose I can at least write down the dates or the days of the week. But what marker or pen? Oh man, here's what we should do. Might as well use the green one. This is a Crayola Super Tips. But unfortunately, you might not see this notebook again on my channel because everything is so private. And I guess that's okay. I would have loved to show off my brand new cover. I seriously contemplated using it for my ink journal, but I'm so scared that I will pour ink on it immediately. So I think I'll try to use it for a year or two as my personal journal cover, and then if I feel like comfortable enough with it, then I can move on and use it as an ink journal cover. Kind of like when you get a new phone and you baby it for a little bit, and then after a few weeks or months, you kind of just toss it everywhere, or at least I do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is a fantastic pen. I got mine from Amazon when it was a good deal, when the yen was low and the tariffs were non-existent. And now the prices are increasing. So if I post this video before February is when the prices increase for sailors in Japan. We have not heard about US prices. I'm set on sailors, but I will link that down below in case you're interested, because that one is a really, really nice one. Okay, well, that is all from me. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. This cover is still very, very smooth and beautiful. This bulge kind of bothers me, but it doesn't bother me too much. And yeah, we'll see where the paper takes us. One more thing, I thought it'd be nice to match this finance tracker, since they're both for finances. We can use the same washi tape. I haven't actually done that before, so we can put it on the bottom. I'm gonna do that right now, because I know that I won't decorate it later. I don't know why, if I don't have myself committed to it, I will forget, and then life gets busy. These cats are super cute. I got this washi from, I think, the Old Town bookstore in Virginia. So, look how nice that is. Those little adorable cats. Here we are. Okay, bye!